San Antonio, stand up. The state of Texas has carved out its own chapter in the history of professional wrestling. From the Sportatorium to the Von Erichs to a Texas rattlesnake, its legacy is unmatched. So it's only fitting that the OnlyWrestlers Association has teamed up with the Hybrid School of Wrestling right here in San Antonio for an exciting night full of unpredictability, as we are live on the Title Match Network and the Unbeaten Sports Channel, as we proudly welcome you to OWA's Legacy in the Lone Star. I'm Johnny LaQuasto alongside my incredible broadcast partner. He is the Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion and the longest reigning United World Champion in history, Danny Limelight. And Danny, I know you're used to causing chaos in the ring and winning championships, but tonight you get to relax and enjoy the action.
Johnny, what's going on, mi gente? First and foremost, I'm excited to be here in San Antonio. We got beautiful people filing into the building now, and live packed action show from top to bottom. The card looks incredible, and I get to keep my jersey fresh and my sneakers not scuffed as I call the action here with you, man. You're a legend. I'm happy to be here.
You're way too kind. It's going to be sold out, though, to see a little bit of everything tonight. We have the undeniable diamond Tessa Blanchard looking to defend the OWA Women's Championship against the fiery upstart Callie and Tita. We have a battle of giants between Hit and the franchise of TNA Moose. Max Castellanos looks to defend a title you once held, the Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship, as he takes on the Filipino Pheno Jimmy Haas. And it's just, we're also starting off with a flag match, a battle of the Alamo between Esfinge and Chandler Hopkins. It's going to be exciting. What are you looking forward to?
And there's so many great matches, and now some of these people I've been in the ring with before. I've had battles with them all over the United States, all over the world. But the match that I'm really looking forward to is the main event. Tessa Blanchard, the Diamond, and Calentita looking to pick up the biggest win of her career, and she could become the champion tonight.
No doubt she can change her career from start to finish. It is an absolutely stacked card. So without further ado, the lights are on, the ropes are tightened up, the fans are filing in. This is OWA's Legacy in the Lone Star. Let's kick it right now ringside to our incredible ring announcer, Carolina T.
Battle of countries here.
Certainly is. Esfinge, a fan favorite everywhere he goes, crossing international borders. So the rules here in this battle at the Alamo flag match as we are underway: the competitor must touch all four corners and then grab their respective flag before winning the match. So Danny, you can touch all four corners. You're still not finished yet.
There we go. Chandler running right to it. He tapped three corners and he stopped.
Hopkins.
Oh, no, it doesn't get to the fourth.
Brilliant strategy here early on.
It's something I would have did. I would have went straight for the four corners. Forget the wrestling. I don't get paid by the hour, Johnny.
Exactly. Neither is Chandler Hopkins. As you mentioned, already touched three corners.
Nothing there.
Now I think Hopkins knows, as quick as he is, Esfinge is a rare combination of power, agility, and lightning quick speed.
Sure is. Look at the size of this man. Two competitors from different parts of the world. Very athletic, very highly regarded on the scene. The fans are in for something exciting. What a way to start the show, Johnny.
Oh, it's going to be an incredible couple of hours here. 6 matches on the card. Definitely something for everyone. And, you know, you talk about Esfinge almost, and now Chandler running for, could say higher ground, but in this case, lower ground. A little bit of safety here.
He's playing mind games, Johnny.
Yeah.
He's trying to get the crowd on his side, whether they're cheering him or booing him, he don't care. He's playing games with Esfinge. I don't know why Esfinge doesn't just go touch the four corners.
That's actually a really good point right there.
I would have went, touched all four, grabbed the flag. Let's call it a day.
Well, Esfinge is certainly a worthy competitor, and, you know, he wants to do things the right way, so perhaps he could have taken the easy route, but in his mind, he wants to actually compete. He wants to touch all four corners in his mind when he earns it. Whereas Chandler Hopkins, we saw right up front.
Right up front. And I respect it, but Chandler's not going to give him that same courtesy. Chandler just spit his gum at that kid in the first row. It's a new side of Chandler. There goes Chandler touching the corners again. And he stopped. Oh, doesn't get the third one.
And once again, Chandler Hopkins has no interest in any physicality in this matchup here, as Esfinge quickly realizes no point in going for a cover there.
Yeah, you can't win by pin or submission. The only way to win, like you said, Johnny, touch the corners, grab your flag. Nice arm drag.
There is
and there he goes.
There he is.
He got one corner.
Esfinge's got two. And now,
this is...
He
stopped.
Wait a minute. I'm not quite sure if that third turnbuckle counted, but what a shot.
Do you have to touch it with your hand? Can you use your back, your foot? What's the breakdown on this?
I'm going to be honest with you. That's up to the official. That's really not up to me. I don't know that answer. We are standing room only here at the Hybrid School of Wrestling in San Antonio, Texas.
Packed house. Esfinge's out the corner. Chandler looking to touch again. There's one.
So that's 2. Esfinge catches the boot as Hopkins able to hit that third turnbuckle.
No, got the leg locked in. Smart strategy. You can't climb the turnbuckle to grab your flag if your leg's broken.
For a minute, I thought he was going for the Nudo Hipsio, but now instead going for the submission, perhaps just trying to wear down Chandler Hopkins. You knock him down for, say, a count of 5, a count of 10. That's enough to hit all 4 corners and grab the flag.
Especially with Esfinge's speed. Chandler just playing with his food right now.
Chandler likes to tell everyone the way he lives his life is the cowboy way. Well, a cowboy definitely could not get out of the way of that vicious kick, but now.
Smart strategy by Chandler. Look at him. He's loving his work.
Ever the opportunist, and now a bunch of right hands to the head of Esfinge. He's going for the mask.
He's trying to take the mask off. Disrespecting the Lucha Libre honor.
At the very least, now, technically, he's allowed to do that in a match like this. There is no disqualification.
Well, if you think about it, if he removes Esfinge's mask, Esfinge's going to be too busy covering his face. He won't be able to stop Chandler from grabbing the flag. It's an excellent strategy.
Well, Esfinge has dealt with this throughout his career, so I'm sure he'll find a way to avoid that mask coming off. But nonetheless, Chandler Hopkins now disposes of Esfinge to the outside, and now he's going to take his good old time hitting these turnbuckles.
Yeah, this is the sassy cowboy attitude of Chandler Hopkins here. I've never seen it before.
You know, we talked about his shooting star press. The question is, would a shooting star press really come into play in a match like this? As he goes, 4th turnbuckle, and Esfinge just in time.
Johnny, a kick like that to the back will send chills down your legs. You can't walk, you can't move. It's a hard shot by Esfinge.
No question. As a physical therapist, I could tell you the nerve damage that could be done to the thoracic, as you said, could
That's a $5
send
work,
issues.
Johnny.
Oh! Missile drop kick.
There's one. There's
2.
another corner.
And now Esfinge. Chandler Hopkins, though, very wisely.
Stop. Smart man. Can't give him too much time. Can't give him too much breathing room.
Well, Chandler Hopkins definitely not endearing himself to everyone here in San Antonio, but he's a very intelligent competitor.
Yes, and all of this is legal, right, Johnny?
Yes, it is. Of course, the official is going to try to maintain control, but
the fans not liking it.
Once again, the competitor has to hit all 4 turnbuckles and grab the flag in order to win this battle at the Alamo. As Esfinge, when he starts to pick up speed, look out. Oh!
I see the 2 flag, Johnny.
Super kick right to the chin by Esfinge. And now could be looking for the Esfinge splash here. Springboard connect!
But you can't cover it. He needs to get to the corners, Johnny.
And how difficult is it as a competitor to change up your mindset as he hits these turnbuckles? 3.
Johnny, it's an unnatural instinct to go straight for the cover. You hit your big move, you go for the cover. It's natural. What is it? And he's climbing up. He's getting the flag. Oh, big stop.
Chandler Hopkins perhaps out of desperation into the neck breaker, and down goes Esfinge. He was a second away from grabbing that Mexican flag.
That second way he thought about a cover could have cost him there, Johnny.
And now Hopkins, the 2nd turnbuckle is struck.
There's the 3rd.
And this could be the beginning of the end. Hopkins has the 4th turnbuckle, and now all he has to do is grab the American flag.
Oh, big shot.
A kick right to the piriformis.
You don't want to be in this position.
Power bomb!
Sent him through the ring nearly.
Now Esfinge realizing it might not be enough to keep Chandler down. Hopkins driving in and out. Esfinge.
Big knee to the face.
The educated feet, the lightning quick kicks, and now Hopkins crashing to the canvas.
So does he have to retouch all 4 corners, or just yes he does?
Yes he does.
He's answering the question.
Uno, dos.
I've never competed in the tag match, Johnny, so I'm learning. I'm taking my own notes.
And oh!
Stop, what a grab.
Once again, Chandler Hopkins, the 2nd time now. Just in time. And now, whoa! Are you kidding?
He did it! He did exactly what I said he was gonna do. It's a bold move, Cotton.
This is disgusting. Chandler Hopkins ripping the mask off his feet.
This is genius. I told you.
And now, purposely, the 4th turnbuckle right in front of the American flag. You've got to be kidding me.
What a brilliant strategy.
Now another official coming in to help cover up.
And Chandler with the win.
This is unbelievable.
What a great strategy, Johnny. I called it. You take the mask off. You take the mask off. The luchador inside of him has to protect his face. It's sacred honor to cover your face with the mask. Chandler knew that. Chandler has wrestled many luchadors in his career. And as that, the American flag waving proud. I'm not trying to be biased, but that flag looks beautiful waving back and forth, Johnny.
I am absolutely speechless. Chandler Hopkins, we know the ability he has. He didn't have to do that. You know the tradition, the lineage, the honor of luchador wrestling. You do not take a competitor's mask off, and he did it with such disrespect in order to win the flag match.
A win is a win, Johnny boy.
Well, something tells me this might not be over between Chandler Hopkins and Esfinge. But as he walks away victorious, we'll be right back with more action. This is Legacy in the Lone Star. Unfortunately, there are a lot of travel issues in the United States right now, and OWA has been affected by that. A couple of stars that were going to be here tonight unfortunately couldn't make it. One of those being the King Juggalo himself, the owner, the operator, the king of JCW Juggalo Championship Wrestling, Violent J. But he has a message for everyone. Take a look.
Yes, I absolutely love that flag. But unfortunately, tonight, the government is tripping. It's halfway shut down. The airport was halfway shut down. None of the flights were guaranteed. They told me if I get on a flight, it might land in Guadalajara or something. They don't know where it's going to land. They're just throwing a dart at the map. And I can't do that. All jokes aside, I'm so deeply sorry to everybody there that came out tonight. I can't make it. I know that sucks. I'm so deeply sorry to the OWA. These are my brothers and sisters that run that promotion, that run OnlyWrestlers. This is my family. I'm so sorry to them. I'm so sorry to each and every one of you. And I'm especially sorry to the great Tully Blanchard. He was going to be a guest on the Funhouse tonight. I couldn't make it, and I'm deeply, deeply sorry. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk they were telling me there's no guarantee where the plane is even going to land if I get on it. It might land on top of Pikes Peak, and I didn't bring my snowshoes or my skis, y'all. Damn, but I do love each and every one of you, and I will find a way to make it up, even if I have to order a giant pizza and give everybody there a slice. Whoop, whoop, much clown love.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
We are back to OWA's Legacy in the Lone Star. And right now it's time for someone who claims to be pretty badass.
This guy walks with a big chip on his shoulder.
Chip, maybe more like a boulder. He's definitely beyond self-absorbed, and you know, he told me earlier, he said, you know, every fan here is beneath me. I'm better than everyone. He said, no one, this is the exact quote, he said, no one deserves to ride the Armani wave. That's what he calls his
Armani
lifestyle.
Wave. He needs to make that a shirt.
Yeah, well, maybe he has. Oh, wait, he's got something to say here. Armani Sage.
What is this BS sob story that the ICP, JCW couldn't get on a flight to come out here tonight?
Taking cheap shots while the man's not here.
Coward posse?
Wow.
I get it. If I was too tough Tony, I wouldn't want to wrestle myself either. Because I'm pretty badass and he's what, 52?
Damn.
But that's how you know that someone like Too Tough Tony a real professional wrestler.
Oh, come on.
Nice.
Someone like Armani Sage, I would have hopped my ass into a sorry little clown car and drove. But guess what? They don't care about you people.
He's talking reckless, Johnny.
I don't know if he's going to stop talking, to be honest.
I hate people who throw stones when they live in a glass house, Johnny. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm not without an opponent for tonight. Well, maybe that's a good thing, because while I was in this trash cesspool of the city,
All right, Johnny.
2-0 sucks, just like the sports choke last night against the Lakers.
Wow, I've had enough of this.
He's taking shots at Wemby now. What do you, Danny?
Even a step further, I hate the stupid state of Texas.
Danny Limelight just got up from commentary.
From a real city. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. You don't boo me. You don't boo Chicago.
Well, the Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion is approaching the ring here.
What are you doing, man? Why are you trying to get up here? Are you going to be the one to answer my challenge? You think you're man enough to fight me?
This was an open challenge. It was supposed to be Armani Sage and Too Tough Tony, but he also had travel issues with Violent J. Oh, the bandana's going on. I know Danny Limelight. I know what that means.
You know what? I wouldn't want to ruin that little jersey of yours, so perhaps take this mic, let it get ready, you know.
Oh, hold on. Oh, Armani Sage from behind. Just as Limelight was taking off his jersey, now he's pounding away with some right hands to the Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion. Armani Sage taking full advantage here, but Limelight returns with a boot to the face and an arm drag. I mean, Limelight's not even in ring gear right now. He could care less. He was tired of hearing Armani Sage talk. Drop kick connects. Limelight also the longest reigning United World Champion in history, 930 days. And my commentary partner tonight, he was not scheduled to compete. Oh, hold on. Sage with a neck breaker. Limelight might be regretting that decision to get up from commentary. Not easy for a competitor to just hop up like that, and now Armani Sage taking full advantage. Armani Sage claims that he was a sprinter as an athlete because he was too busy running away from all the girls chasing him. Not quite sure how much I believe that. He showed up tonight. Oh, now an eye poke. Come on. Complete cowardly actions here. We know what eye pokes can do. We saw it in the UFC heavyweight bout with Tom Aspinall. Could not continue because of poor vision. And an eye poke could do damage to the retinas of Danny Limelight. But now Limelight returning with a chop. And he's not done yet. Still going to work in the corner. Limelight also one half of one of the most charismatic and vindictive tag teams in the sport, along with Slice Bookie, 5150, multi-time tag team champions, and another chop in the corner. One thing Danny Limelight is a competitor, and when he got tired of Armani Sage running down everyone here in San Antonio, he was willing to shut him up, but right now Sage changing the momentum of this matchup. Now a snap DDT connects. Sage quickly into the cover here, hooks the leg. Limelight able to kick out at 2. Armani Sage showed up tonight with a bag full of mirrors, if you could believe that. Used every single one of them just to make sure every strand of hair was perfect as he's trying to wear down the Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion. No doubt trying to set up Danny for what he calls the Armani Exchange, which is a modified neck breaker. He's very well known in the state of Texas, especially in the San Antonio area, and certainly draws the ire of fans everywhere he goes with his poor attitude. And now, Going for the neck breaker here. Limelight able to reverse into a Spanish fly. Are you kidding me? The athleticism. That's exactly what Limelight needed as they both struggle to get back to their feet. This impromptu matchup when Too Tough Tony and Violent J could not make it due to the FAA shutdown, and now a clothesline in the corner by Limelight. And a senton over the top rope. Armani Sage in deep trouble here. And now Limelight. Look, going for the, give me the loot there, Armani Sage. Had that scouted, another DDT, an impaler. That could be it. What an upset this would be. Sage, no. Perhaps Limelight underestimated the ability of Armani Sage in taking this challenge. Sage has to be wondering now, what will it take to put down the Raw Heavyweight champ? Perhaps going for a third DDT. He's already connected on two. Hold on, reversal by Danny Limelight. And now it's the give me the loot! Give me the loot connect, center of the ring, and Limelight puts down Sage. Well, in the words of Danny Limelight when it comes to Armani Sage, talk slick, get hit. The reality of wrestling heavyweight champion, always ready to put work in. And he proves it once again tonight, taking the impromptu challenge. And after hitting the gimme the loot, the Raw Heavyweight champ, I can only assume is walking right back to the commentary table to join me for the rest of this broadcast. You never know what's going to happen with the OnlyWrestlers Association.
Johnny,
hey,
it was supposed to be my day off, Johnny.
What was that? Welcome back?
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, here, you got some Gatorade, some water. I mean, I thought I was sweating, but now, you know what?
He was talking too much, Johnny. I just, St. Cloud Potts is a friend of mine.
Well,
couldn't let it rock.
You know what? You have a couple minutes off. We got to go to commercial. Do not go anywhere. This is OWA's Legacy in the Lone Star. We'll be right back.
Welcome to OWA.
Welcome back to OWA Legacy in the Lone Star. We are live at the Hybrid School of Wrestling in San Antonio, Texas. What an eventful night it's already been between the flag match and the impromptu match with Danny Limelight and Armani Sage. And now it's flawless time. He's insanely talented, perfectly conditioned, and beyond narcissistic. Modesty, definitely not in the vocabulary of Vin Parker, and honestly, who could be surprised? He's a top-notch athlete who gets paid exorbitant amounts of money in the modeling world as well, as he is ready for tag team action.
This guy's built like a Greek god.
To be honest, I think he works out a lot more than any Greek god ever did. He certainly has a very unpredictable tag team partner tonight. He's a world-class athlete, a world-class antagonist, to say the least. Still to come tonight, our main event. Tessa Blanchard looks to defend the OWA Women's Championship against the upstart Callie Antita, no doubt the biggest opportunity of Callie Antita's career. Certainly a David versus Goliath match, but anything's possible, especially when this man competes.
Man, he looks incredible.
You know, Danny, it's quite obvious this guy is the most skilled grappler and technician in action tonight. And, oh, you got to be kidding me. Now he's... Oh, come on.
Uh-oh. Bold words. Strong words from Charlie Haas.
Oh, that is...
Oh, man.
That's disgusting. What are you talking about, illegals?
No
Come
respect.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am a three-time WWE Tag Team Champion. A two-time Ring of... What the hell's going on? What's going on with you?
I have an order for Charlie Haas.
What? A food order?
Yeah, for
Did you order food, Johnny?
No, I didn't. No,
I'm hungry.
He's saying this is for Charlie Haas, a food order.
Charlie Haas.
He's got a food order for you.
It's your food, Charlie. Did you order food?
I'm very... What? Oh!
There goes your tip. The tip of the boot.
Come on. Oh, hold on. Jesse Funaki and Casey Blackrose.
Uh-oh. I tell you what, if he doesn't want the food anymore, I'd eat it, Johnny.
Well, if I'm being honest, the food made a perfect drop. I don't think anything got affected, but he just kicked the face of a DoorDash delivery guy.
It's still good food.
I am baffled here. I heard the delivery guy
Never
say...
seen this before.
Well, I heard the delivery guy say the food was supposed to get to him last night, and for some reason it was very late. Oh, God! Oh, what the hell? Are you kidding me?
Well, that's one way to eat your food.
Charlie Haas and Vin Parker just smashed the food in the face of Blackrose and Funaki. Oh, no.
Oh!
He could choke on that, Haas. This is the problem with Charlie Haas.
Charlie Haas is getting him to carb load, Johnny. I don't know, he's carb loading before the match, maybe.
He's got all the accolades in the world, and he has to be a complete piece of garbage like this.
He might be the first person to ever beat up a DoorDash guy by the ring. Add that to his list of accolades.
I mean, what? This night is getting more insane by the minute. We had
flying burrito.
And not the move. I'm baffled.
Is it Taco Tuesday? It's Thursday, isn't it? What is it? It's Taco Thursday,
I guess it's Burrito Thursday. I mean, the floor is a mess.
Who's going to clean it up?
Rice and beans.
Hey, we should get Carolina T to clean it up, Johnny.
No, Carolina's not going to go near that. And now, they were scheduled for a tag match here. I don't even know if...
Oh. And here comes a big move here by... This guy's... He stole this fan's chair.
Wait, hold on.
For that seat.
Vin Parker, we still don't have an official yet. What? Vin Parker's coming in with a chair. Are you kidding me? And now Haas just choking out Jesse Funaki, who...
That's a paying customer's chair.
And we're sold out. We're standing room only right now.
Well, now he's standing.
Where that chair came from. I mean, Jesse Funaki has the lineage of being the son of the great Sho Funaki, and he's a tremendous athlete and
phenomenal talent. Yes, I've seen his work.
He's incredibly resilient, but my God, this is just a cowardly attack here by Haas and Parker. And now we do have an official at ringside, but this match is not official yet. Oh, God! Irish whip into the corner. And now the referee has to check.
I tell you what, that steel meat and spine, it's not going to do any good for Funaki. Here comes security finally. The fans not caring.
You know, Danny, the official may have to throw this match out. I mean, Blackrose is still out on the floor.
He had too many tacos, Johnny.
There's no amount of tacos.
They're still beating on. They got the security finally gets him out. Who hired the security? Did we screen these guys? What's taking them so long to get Funaki out of danger?
I don't have that answer, but now Funaki's being held by security.
Is this match going to continue? Is this match going to start? What's happening?
I'm at a loss. I don't know. And now Vin Parker, essentially at the behest of Charlie Haas. I mean, Parker is just listening to anything Haas demands.
Well, do you blame him, Johnny? Let's look at the list of accolades. We went down him earlier. Charlie Haas is a world-traveled superstar, a legend.
Well,
Parker wants to be under his wing. I don't blame him.
Well, Black Rose apparently told the official he can go, but now, I mean, we're talking about a kick to the back of the hamstring, of course. This is basically a handicap match. Jesse Funaki got help to the back, and now it's Haas and Parker.
He's outnumbered. He's outgunned.
Oh.
It's not looking good for him.
I mean, I can say this for Black Rose. Many competitors in the San Antonio area look at Black Rose as a mentor. He's a veteran here, but
he might be a one-leg veteran here in a second.
That certainly might be the case. Charlie Haas.
I respect his resiliency. I respect him wanting to stay in the fight. This just doesn't look good. This is a mugging. It's a beatdown.
Charlie Haas knows how to eliminate a limb, and that's exactly what he's doing with the left leg of Casey Black Rose. A kick to the back of the hamstring, and now twice the back of the hammy up against that post. Not only will that cause discoloration, he can tear the hamstring from the bone. And now a tag into Vin Parker. This is...
Come clean up the straps.
Jesse Funaki's already been decimated. He's in the back.
So 2-on-1 fight. This 2-on-1 beatdown.
And now
into a one-leg crab.
A one-leg Boston Crab.
The leg's already been destroyed. He's just taking what's left of it.
I mean, Vin Parker, I got to say I'm a little bit shocked here. He's primarily in singles competition. He's a complete narcissist, but, you know, when you have Charlie Haas barking orders at you, I guess you're going to...
You want to learn from the greats, Johnny. I mean, we can question Charlie Haas's methods now.
Yeah.
But his accolades proven that it works. And that's what Parker wants. Maybe he wants gold. Maybe he wants to win. Maybe he wants to be on top.
There's no doubt he is great. And, you know, but Parker, certainly an up-and-comer in this business. Completely obsessed with how he looks, but he has all the athleticism necessary to be successful. Now a choking pin attempt there by Haas.
Black Rose still staying in the fight, though. I got to commend him for not tapping out, not submitting, not giving in. He's staying alive.
Well, certainly a favorite in San Antonio, known here as the modern-day backbreaker, but Danny, without a working left leg, I don't think any of his backbreakers are going to be successful here. Tag.
Yeah, you can't execute a proper backbreaker without that leg support.
Oh my God!
They're singling it out. They know they're sharks in the water. They smell blood. They know what they want.
And now Parker into a cover. That has to be it. Somehow Casey Black Rose refuses to stay down. I mean, this has gone beyond damage to the hamstring. We could be looking at...
We need to get an update on Funaki. Are the medicals... Is medic with him? Like, what's happening back there?
Well, let's hope we can get an update at some point tonight. But, you know, we could be talking MCL damage, meniscus, possibly even ACL.
ACLs, everything there.
I mean, he can't even put weight.
They're not letting up. They're not letting up, Johnny.
This is beyond trying to prove a point here. This is trying to destroy what OWA and Hybrid is all about. But Black Rose continues to fight. Back elbow to Haas. Down goes Haas. He cannot put any weight on the left leg, and Parker takes full advantage. And now, somehow Black Rose.
One leg.
Oh my God!
Back break, a modified back break on one leg, Johnny.
But that left leg definitely took some of the brunt, and he's feeling it right now. He did buy himself a little bit of time here as Haas is on the outside. Parker is down, but what does Black Rose have left?
As a tag team specialist myself, Johnny,
yes.
This is where I'd be looking for a tag. I'd be looking to my corner. I'd be looking for my partner. But as we seen earlier, there's nowhere to be found. Funaki was beaten down. He's out there alone. He's just now realizing he's still by himself.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Casey Black Rose, you see him reaching for the tag. There is no partner. He was hoping Funaki would be able to recover, but that is not the case. And now Haas is back on the apron. The 3-time WWE Tag Team Champion, 2-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion. Oh my God!
Jesse!
Funaki's wrapped up, but he's back, begging for the tag.
He gets the tag!
And now Parker,
a house of fire!
gets a clothesline for Haas. Jesse Funaki is 110 degrees right now.
Shoots him off.
Look at the
Big drop kick. Oh my God.
That is the athleticism that we've heard about Funaki. Into the cover, no,
Right in the
Parker
mush.
stays alive. You know, Jesse Funaki said he always dreamed of being a wrestler. He would go to events as a young boy with his father, Sho Funaki, but he was a late bloomer as an athlete. He said, I was a terrible athlete. Oh! And he certainly has found himself in this business. Oh my goodness! Jesse Funaki into the cover. Haas able to break it up.
Keeping his team alive for the moment. Look at Jesse Funaki with the fire. Here comes Black Rose now, fighting on one leg.
Still cannot put weight on that leg. This match is completely breaking down, and now a double team. Things have evened up here, Danny.
Oh! Out goes Haas.
Haas to the outside, and now Black Rose. Vin Parker in trouble here. With the backbreaker. Oh, the Stargazer! The Stargazer knee by Jesse Funaki into the cover. Funaki wins!
They did it, Johnny.
Unbelievable! Let's call it what it is. What a comeback! Casey Blackrose and Jesse Funaki are indeed #1 tonight.
I tell you what, this kid Jesse Funaki, he has a bright future ahead of him, Johnny. I see it. I know talent.
There's no doubt about it. But we have to give credit to Casey Blackrose. He stayed alive in this match. Let's be honest. He was seconds away multiple times.
You know, it's like any kind of sport. Sometimes that sixth man off the bench fighting and keeping the team alive until the star player comes back from the injured list. And that's exactly what happened.
As Charlie Haas is absolutely beside himself and disgusted. As Vin Parker, all the talent in the world, they were in complete control. But Jesse Funaki came in a house of fire, and he and a one-legged Casey Blackrose found a way. Oh no, Charlie Haas is, what does he have to say now? I think we've heard enough. Uh-oh.
What's he gonna say, Johnny?
Charlie Haas, I mean, Danny, you're a military veteran. Charlie Haas is worse than any sergeant I've ever seen.
Yeah, he runs his mouth just like a drill instructor.
Very impressive. You gotta help me clear. You gotta love here in this business. You got a great body, good heart. You know a lot of things, Big.
Oh, come on!
Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't see it. Wow.
There aren't enough vulgarities in the world to describe the kind of person Charlie Haas is. I try to stay impartial. I try not to give my opinions, but I have to call what I see in front of me. Vin Parker just listened to everything Charlie Haas demanded, and this is what Charlie Haas does in defeat.
Charlie Haas doesn't like to lose, man. He's a sore loser.
An absolute disgrace to OWA and wrestling fans worldwide, but nonetheless, we have so much more action coming up. Do not go anywhere. We are live at the Hybrid School of Wrestling. This is OWA Legacy in the Lone Star. Welcome back to Legacy in the Lone Star. Let's go back to Carolina Teague.
The following contest is for the Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship, and it is scheduled for one fall.
It is time for the first of 2 title matches tonight in San Antonio. And the challenger is certainly one of one. One of one is not an understatement. On top of being a former pro natural bodybuilder who can deadlift 800 pounds, he's also a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He got the black belt in just under 5 years, which is literally insane. And Danny in the ring, Jimmy Haas has limitless raw talent, and it's all starting to come together.
Man, he's built like a house. That jiu-jitsu background is going to make him very, very difficult for somebody like Max Castellanos to get past.
No question, the power, the striking, but when you add in the ground game, that is a lethal arsenal as we await his opponents.
This guy's huge, man.
Person in San Antonio, Texas. When I say how strong, I need y'all to say house strong. Are you ready? How strong? How strong?
Now that is how you get San Antonio
How
behind
strong,
you.
baby.
But his opponent is a man who has yet to ever be pinned as champion.
Accompanied by the beautiful Miss Alexa from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is your reigning and defending three-time Reality of Wrestling undefeated Texas champion, El Villano, Max Castellanos.
Max is a star, Johnny.
That's an understatement. There are very few athletes who have created more buzz in 2025 than the three-time Reality of Wrestling Texas champion, Max Castellanos. You know, Danny, you know this man very well. Some people, they light up a room, but Max Castellanos, he just operates with this aura of invincibility that, quite frankly, needs to be studied.
He honestly carries himself the way he wants to be treated, Johnny. It's not rocket science. The guy's a star. He has his beautiful valet with him. He's a three-time Texas champion. He plays by his own rules, and that's something that we got to look for in this match.
And when it comes to being the three-time Texas champion, he has yet to be pinned as champion. And obviously, you have held that Texas championship. You know what high esteem that title is held in Reality of Wrestling.
I do. I changed it from the Texas Championship to the Empire State Championship, but it doesn't deny the fact that I held the title.
A $500 cigar real quick.
It is 500.
I think this is a smoke-free venue.
500. And speaking of 500, there is one person in the crowd that has been a fan of Max Castellanos since day one. And that is Mike. Mike, happy birthday. The champ got your cigar. Here you go, Mike.
Wow, he's
Giving him a $500 cigar.
Who else wants a cigar from it?
Me, Max. I'll take a cigar.
this is
Well, guess what? None of you have supported me since day one. None of you has heard of Max Castellanos. Now you want to be in my boat? Ahora quieren ser parte del chingón de Texas, el villano. Hey, mamacita. I know you're here with your husband, your boyfriend, fiance, whatever he is, but ever since I came out, you've been looking at me.
She has, Max. Johnny, she was looking at him.
And I know.
I don't know about that.
It's very hard to find a specimen of a man like myself. Honey, what do you say we take her back to Mexico City?
I like this guy.
Go ahead and stand up a little.
I'm not sure if she has her passport on her.
Oh yeah, turn around.
She's gonna let him bring him?
Now sit your ass down.
Oh, man.
No. You're not
I don't blame him.
And you, I haven't forgotten about you. You're the chosen one for tonight to go against Max Castellanos for the Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship, huh? Jimmy House, built like a house. Yeah! God damn. Look at the size of this guy. Jimmy, I wish you the best of luck. But keep this in mind. I do anything and everything to win. Tonight you're gonna learn a very valuable lesson. Porque yo soy el chingón de Texas, el campeón de Texas, pero más importante, el villano, Max Castellanos.
This guy's great on the mic, Johnny.
He's trilingual as well, also speaks Italian. There isn't anything Max Castellanos
I
hasn't
speak
proven to
Italian
do.
too, Johnny.
Oh,
Let
yeah?
me get a pepperoni pizza.
Well, that's certainly subjective. Maybe some gabagool, perhaps.
Gabagoo. It's going to be a great
Nonetheless,
match.
Max Castellanos, the champion, never at a loss for words, but this match is now official. The Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship is on the line. A massive opportunity for Jimmy Haas.
It's a clash of styles, Johnny.
It really is.
You have a grappler, jiu-jitsu background versus somebody with striking power.
But let's be
Max
honest.
Castellanos.
Jimmy Haas against anyone is essentially a clash of styles.
This is true. You got to watch Max Castellanos' girlfriend, too. She's a little foxy, sneaky one over there.
She has definitely been a massive part of the success of Max Castellanos, no doubt about that. Jimmy Haas, most recently, was the Rhodes Wrestling Association heavyweight champion, and he's certainly has not been a competitor for as long as someone like Castellanos, but he truly is a rising star, still very young as well, and so poised beyond his years. I can't even explain how difficult it is to become a black belt in jiu-jitsu in under 5 years. That's
just how about
almost
just
impossible.
becoming one in general,
Yeah.
how difficult it is.
It takes many people decades to become a black belt, but Jimmy Haas is one of those resilient people. When he sets out to do something, he won't stop until he accomplishes it. Is that the case tonight with the Texas
I'll tell
Championship?
you what, how much weight do you think Max Castellanos weighs? This guy deadlifts 800 pounds, he said.
I believe Castellanos is about 230. Jimmy Haas coming in at just over 200.
But he deadlifts 800 pounds.
Yes, he does.
That's like 3.5 times Max Castellanos' weight.
But you can see Castellanos here, very highly skilled grappler in his own right. Jimmy Haas, nice reversal here.
Yep, I give the advantage to Jimmy Haas here in the grappling side of things.
Well, aside from the grappling, he's been a strength trainer for Jiu-Jitsu world champions, Division I athletes, even an Olympic gold medalist. Jimmy Haas has been in charge of their strength training, but Max Castellanos, one of the more intelligent professional wrestlers that you'll ever see. A quick cover here.
Yes, there's not many in this world that wrestle with the intelligence inside that ring like Max Castellanos.
And now Haas picking up some speed here, and he is a difficult man to hip toss. That is for sure.
There we go. There's that power, that strength, that bodybuilding experience.
Into the cover, and every single pin attempt, Danny, you can speak to this, it does take a little bit out of you when you kick out.
Yeah, you have to push somebody's weight off of you, and they don't want you to push them off, so they got all their dead weight on top of you. You're struggling to get them off of you. Like you said, someone like Jimmy Haas weighing over 230-something pounds, it's gonna take a little bit out of Max every time he has to kick out.
Now Castellanos picking up speed here. Leapfrog by Haas. Another leapfrog. And then a
beautiful arm drag.
Fantastic arm drag.
And he got the athleticism. Look at the height of the drop kick.
He has an incredible vertical leap, and now a charge into the corner. Jimmy Haas, we've seen before, when he starts to pick up speed, when he starts to pick up that offense, he becomes very overwhelming. Now Castellanos, Haas a little bit off balance here, and Castellanos takes full advantage.
What a counter. It's the ropes.
Oh,
shot to the back.
God.
See, that right there is brilliant strategy by Max Castellanos. A shot to the back of the head. Turn your whole brain, shake your whole brain up.
That was essentially a lariat to the cervical there. And now going to work right here on the apron. And Max Castellanos, Danny, he does not go for style points.
He doesn't need it. Style points doesn't win you the match. Winning the match wins you the match. You hit somebody's reset button in the back of the head, Johnny, the advantage is yours.
And, as the current... quick cover here by Castellanos to retain, and no, Haas kicks out at 2. And as the current Reality Wrestling heavyweight champion, speak to Max Castellanos essentially being not only one of the biggest stars in Raw, but one of the biggest stars Raw has ever seen over the course of the last decade.
When I first came to Reality of Wrestling, Max was somebody I looked at. I watched.
Cover here, hooks the leg to retain, and no, once again, Haas stays alive.
I watched how he carried himself. I watched how he conducted business, his ways, his conniving ways. You call it dirty, you call it cheating, you call it whatever you want, but it's effective. He's a star. He carries himself like a star. He does what it takes to win, and that's what's going to take him all the way to wherever he wants to go.
And, with Castellanos, he doesn't...
I'm going to intervene. It's not going to take him to the Reality of Wrestling World Championship because that's not leaving my waist, Johnny.
Well, that's certainly a fair assessment there, but when it comes to Castellanos, he doesn't care what people think about him. And, you have to believe that, perfectly executed suplex there. Castellanos rolls right into the cover, no wasted motion, and Haas able to stay alive. And, someone like Booker T has to appreciate someone like Castellanos. You have a Hall of Fame career. There were many moments of Booker T's career where he just did what was best for him, and he was very successful.
He was. Five-time, right?
And then some.
And then some. Two-time Hall of Famer. You know, Max is training under the tutelage of Booker T. He's one of the top guys at the company, and I'm excited to see what happens next for Max. But right now, he has Jimmy House firing back, picking up steam.
Oh,
what a counter.
What a reversal of a House into the cover. No, got so close to a new champion there. And now back stabber by Castellanos.
Effective.
What a rebound there into the cover, and no, House stays alive. And what a moment it is for OWA to have a prestigious title like the Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship on the line in an OWA-sanctioned event.
He's taking a smoke break, Johnny.
That, you know, as a physical therapist, I cannot support this. That does not help the oxygen capacity, but that's how confident Castellanos is.
Well, he's playing with his food right now, Johnny. He got Jimmy where he wants him, it seems. Got him in the corner, harsh chop, knife edge chop to the chest.
Certainly is. That'll
breaking down Jimmy House.
That could break the skin with that kind of chop. And now House up to the top turnbuckle and another chest. Castellanos takes down the straps.
You talked about Max being the veteran in this match. It's showing here. Here's Jimmy firing back. So this guy has a lot of fight in him, Johnny.
Dangerous territory there, but House, so much upper body strength.
Is he going to fly?
With Jimmy House, you never quite know. Oh, Castellanos pushing the official in the way. And now a right hand, the official didn't even see it.
Those dirty tactics we talked about, Johnny, is effective.
Well, the official admonishing Castellanos for pushing him, but he didn't see the right hand, and now Castellanos, dangerous territory here.
Lucky he wasn't disqualified for the push. He would have kept the title, though.
And a superplex by the champ.
Does he go for the cover?
The ring just shifted. Almost 500 pounds of pure muscle crashing under the canvas, and now Castellanos desperately moves into the cover here to rotate, and no, Jimmy House, the left shoulder.
He didn't hook the leg, Johnny.
Perhaps he was too exhausted.
I mean, a fall like that, I don't blame him. There's
another cover by Castellanos, and House still finds a way. Just such incredible core strength to use the hips, and another kick out.
That's what you was talking about earlier, Johnny. Covering. The energy it takes to keep kicking out. It's wasted energy. Jimmy's wasted energy having to kick out.
And Castellanos is getting tired of these kickouts.
And frustrated. And when frustration clouds your judgment, could be a mistake.
Well, the damage is done to Jimmy House, but Jimmy House's conditioning is beyond next level. And that's really all Jimmy House has left at this point. The strength might be gone.
Max calling to his the shot to the gut.
Jimmy House trying to rebound here, trying to find a second wind. Oh! Little flip, flop, and fly here. Castellanos.
He's fighting back.
Blocked by House. What's he thinking here? Oh! Nice uppercut. And now House.
Big shoulder tackle.
Here he goes. The Filipino Fino picking up steam. Charging in the corner, but Castellanos so wise, has it scouted there. Whoop. House able to hold on to the top rope there. You can see how exhausted these competitors are. Deadlift suplex, another bridge, new champion. No, Castellanos stays alive.
He used the ropes to rebound Max, then deadlifted him and tossed him like a sack of potatoes.
Jimmy House says he wants kids to look up to him like a superhero. Could you imagine? He walks away with the Texas Championship. Every kid in here.
He'd be a superhero. Not only that, he'd guarantee himself a booking at Reality of Wrestling. Oh, ref goes down.
Oh, hold on a second. The official did not see it. His eyes are affected there. Castellanos using the top rope. The referee can't see. What? Oh, no. He's got the title. The official has to see this, and he does. Thank goodness.
It's not going to work for Max.
Well, you said earlier, Danny, he will do anything to remain champion and to come out on top. Case in point right there. Oh, spear! Folded in half! That's 800 pounds of deadlift power into the spear. House into the cover. We have a new Texas champion.
She put his foot. I told you about her. She's conniving.
And the official, he caught it, but at the same time, the foot did go to the bottom rope.
Fans calling for having her kicked out.
The title cannot change hands with a foot on the bottom rope. So Jimmy House has to collect himself here, going for another German suplex. Oh, no! Low blow, come on! Once again, the official had his back turned, and now Castellanos into the maximizer. Didn't get all of it, but it's enough to
You don't need to
retain.
get all of it when your nuts is mashed potatoes.
Here's your winner, and still Reality of Wrestling Texas Champion, Max Castellanos.
Well, as always, Danny Limelight, by any means necessary. That is how Max Castellanos lives. That is how he competes. And he walks away still the Reality of Wrestling Texas champion.
With an assist from his lady. With an assist from his lady.
I mean, multiple assists. Multiple times she got involved. The official had his hands full. He did not see the low blow. And he had no choice but to count to 3. As a very proud Max Castellanos remains unpinned as Texas champion. What a night it has been. It's been thrilling. It's been unpredictable. Still more action to come. Don't go anywhere. This is OWA Legacy in the Lone Star.
Welcome to OWA.
Chicago, get ready! OnlyWrestlers Live is returning to the Windy City for Frozen Fury. Another jam-packed night of in-your-face, smash-mouth pro wrestling. Join us Thursday, December 11th at the Logan Square Auditorium. The meet and greet is open to all ticket holders, with the doors opening at 5:30 p.m. Purchase your reserved seat tickets by November 20th, and you'll receive a free Frozen Fury t-shirt. For more information, visit OnlyWrestlersLive.com. Don't miss out on the action.
Welcome back to OWA Legacy in the Lone Star. It's now time for a Battle of the Giants. Back to Carolina Teague.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
We await the arrival of the heavy hitter. You know, Danny, it is rare to see a man who walks at 6'7" and 300 pounds, but also has the athleticism of the heavy hitter hit. This dude is a super athlete.
Yeah, he's built like a freak. The size of him. You know, his stands for high intensity tactical training.
Yes, it does. Certainly something he's capable of. He prides himself on being Texas-made and Texas-raised. Another rising star who is certainly on the verge of reaching his potential, but no doubt has the biggest challenge ahead of him of his blossoming career. Clearly a favorite in San Antonio as well. The temperature changes when this man enters any battlefield.
The wrestling god.
And the opponent, representing the system, the face of the franchise, Bruce.
In a true Renaissance era for TNA, you'd be hard-pressed to find a single competitor on the roster who's been more successful than Moose. He's a guaranteed future first ballot Hall of Famer, 3-time world champion, 2-time grand champion, most recently had a stranglehold on the X Division title. You know, Danny, it's a fair argument. TNA would not be enjoying its current success without athletes like Moose being the foundation.
You know, Moose is somebody, when he walks into the room, everybody looks.
Yeah.
He's a freak athlete, a former NFL player. He hits hard, and I tell you what, Hit has his work cut out for him today.
Certainly does. There isn't anything athletically Moose can't do. 6-year career in the NFL, drafted by the Atlanta Falcons. Started 33 games on the offensive line throughout his career. But it's really what he's done in TNA. Let's be honest, nobody in TNA history has had the longevity and success of Moose.
A little size up. Size up.
A little bit of a psychological tactic there.
You know, I pride myself on being a very athletic competitor myself, and I've been in the ring with Moose before, and he matches me speed for speed, flight for flight, and he has the power on his side. We're gonna see how how Hit handles this.
Yeah, 600 pounds between these two athletes. We told you at the outset, tonight would have something for everyone, and that's certainly been the case. We had a battle at the Alamo flag match. My broadcast partner jumped up from commentary to quiet Armani Sage.
I had to, Johnny. He was talking too much.
Max Castellanos defended the Reality of Wrestling Texas title, and Jesse Funaki and Casey Blackrose was truly
big lockup.
A sign of resilience as they found a way to best Vin Parker and Charlie Haas, and now two behemoths locking up here after a sign of respect to start this match. And Hit said on social media this week how much he respects Moose and what a big opportunity this is for him. And you know, Moose said, yeah, I appreciate that sign of respect, but you're about to find out why I'm the franchise, why I am the wrestling god.
He sure is the franchise. This is going to be a master class in professional wrestling for Hit early in his career. And if he happens to so-called beat Moose tonight, what would that do for him, Johnny?
It would skyrocket his career. I mean, he's already having a lot of success. He's one half of the Rhodes Wrestling Association Tag Team Champions, but right now he has no partner. It's just him and only him facing one of the biggest stars in our business, in our sport.
He's not backing down. Crowd behind Moose.
You know, judging by what we're hearing early on, everyone here in San Antonio, they really respect, they love both Hit and Moose. But now Moose going to work here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh!
Runs him. Oh, I haven't seen many people put Moose on his back.
Well, not for long. I think Hit's a little bit surprised there. Moose able to kip right up to his feet, and now a chop.
Big chop from Moose. This one's going to shake the ring. It's going to shake the building.
It might shake the foundation of the hybrid school of wrestling.
A counter! He lifted Moose up like he was my size.
What a reversal by Hit, wisely into the cover, but Moose powers out at 1.
Now the crowd has turned just like that.
Moose told Hit that he was about to find out why you always trust the system. Well, right now, Hit, all he has to do is trust himself. He's in control. Oh, what a chop.
Big chop. You seen the sweat flying off the body. Fans calling for one more.
And Hit is very open about the fact that he is still really developing as a competitor. He's a raw athlete, but he's got all the potential in the world. But someone like Moose, he's seen it all and he's done it all.
He's been in the ring with everybody, Johnny.
Yeah.
Recent appearances on WWE, NXT, carrying the TNA flag over there. 10-count punch in the corner.
Had an absolute classic with Leon Slater for the X Division title as well. And now Moose going to work in the corner, a clubbing right hand, 10 in a row.
Drops, hits to his knees for a moment. Oh, there he goes.
And now this is where Moose is at his best. He's very methodical, very calculated. And when you're up against someone like Hit, you have to wear down an athlete this big as he goes to work in the, oh boy. And once again, back to the turnbuckle. Oh, and Hit plummets to the canvas.
Hit learning real fast what it's like to be in the ring with a master in this business like Moose.
No question.
This is a tough challenge for Hit. It's also going to be a great learning experience no matter what the outcome is, but he knows that if he happens to pin Moose tonight, his career is going to skyrocket.
Well, Danny, as you know, when you're rising in your career, you have to take challenges that maybe are a little bit too extreme, and this is that example for Hit right now. Let's see what he's made of. Reversal. Hold on a second. Wow!
Big spine buster.
Yes, it was, and Hit was able to elevate the 300-pound Moose, rolls right into the cover, hooks the leg, and now
a kick out.
Moose
it was close, Johnny.
Stays alive at 2.
It was close. Hit now trying to figure what he needs to do. I see it in his face, Johnny.
Yeah.
He's thinking about what's next. What do I got to do to beat somebody like Moose?
Moose has become a favorite amongst fans of OWA. He successfully defended the X Division title in the past, and obviously we appreciate TNA having their door open to OWA, to having stars like Moose, like Tessa Blanchard, compete.
We see her later on tonight in the main event.
That's right, she's coming up next. You talk about massive opportunities for Hit. How about for Callie and Tita?
See, what you got to do here is you got to stop somebody like Moose from getting that momentum behind him. He feeds on this.
Moose fights his way back to his feet, and now these right hands not having an effect. Oh, blocked by Moose right into the headbutt. Jinx. Oh, a chop into the corner as well.
Big Irish whip.
Moose charging
European uppercut in the corner, building momentum, building steam.
Oh my goodness.
Big Uranagi senton.
Into the cover. Moose, he's got it. No, Hit finds a way.
Kicks out. I've seen Moose put many people down with that move right there, Johnny. Hit showing how much fight he has in him.
That was a modified game changer by Moose, and like you said, a lot of opponents have not gotten off their back after the game changer. Perhaps Moose underestimated what Hit is capable of tonight.
Maybe we all did.
And now charging it. Oh, going for the spear. But Hit with a boot in the corner.
Jinx.
And now the Blue Thunder Bomb into the cover and Hit with the upset. No.
You might want to call that a nuclear bomb because he dropped that thing from the heavens.
Yes, he did. Shifting the ring. That's twice now. He was able to elevate Moose. That is not something Moose has ever gotten used to.
Did you see that? Did you see how Moose just looked at him? Moose gave him a look like, whoa, what is this guy made of? Maybe Moose underestimated his opponent.
And now he's measuring him up for what he calls the Russian roulette. He charges it, he hits it. Are you kidding me? Rolls it in the center. The Russian roulette takes Hit to victory. No.
I thought that might have been it. He was smart to roll him into the center so Moose can't grab the bottom rope.
In the young career of Hit, I've never seen anyone kick out of the Russian roulette, but Moose just found a way.
If there's one man who's going to do it, it's Moose. But what does Hit do next? You just hit him with your best shot. What do you do next?
You'd have to imagine line him up for another Russian roulette as Moose struggles to get back to his feet. Charging in once again. Oh, coming up empty there.
Just like Russian roulette, you get one shot, Johnny.
But Moose is really struggling here. Trying to buy more time.
On top of him. Oh, might have injured his leg.
It's entirely. Oh, charging it once again, and Moose able to evade.
Moose fighting to stay alive, quickly evading that ring awareness.
Once again, a third time in a row, and now the left shoulder goes into the post. The question is, what does Moose have left? Can he find a way to capitalize here?
Crowd getting behind Moose. Moose hooks the arm.
Hold on. Suplex!
One of the biggest suplexes I've ever seen.
Could have been a little bit of brainbuster effect as well, depending on how.
For the spear.
Not sure how Hit landed. Oh, no jackhammer needed!
It's done.
No jackhammer needed!
Stick a fork in him.
And that will do it. Moose withstands Hit.
Here is your winner,
Well, Danny, that Battle of Giants was as hard-hitting as we could have expected, and you see the look in the eyes of Moose, perhaps of a little bit of surprise.
Two titans in the ring battling out. You can't help but wonder if Hit has earned the respect of Moose.
I think that goes without saying as Moose remains undefeated in OWA competition.
Cutting the music. He's asking the music to be cut.
What a battle that was. Okay. Moose is asking for the music to be cut.
Music to be cut. What's going on? Uh-oh. That's the sign of respect.
Well, there was a tremendous sign of respect to start the match. You know, this really was the biggest moment of Hit's career, and he came within an eyelash of defeating Moose with the Russian roulette.
Tells them to play Hit's music. What a sign of respect from Moose. You know, that means a lot. That means almost as much, if not more, than the win right there.
It really does, as he takes a big high five from a young fan. As Moose shows the respect as he leaves the ring, heads to the back, while Hit remains. Getting an ovation from this San Antonio crowd, and much deserved.
You know, sometimes, Johnny, it's matches like this that help elevate you to the next level in your career.
And we certainly might be looking at an individual who is elevating very time soon. But with that said, coming up next, it is main event time. The OWA Women's title is at stake. Callie and Tita challenging Tessa Blanchard. Don't go anywhere. This is OWA Legacy in the Lone Star.
Welcome to OWA.
This is Legacy and the Lone Star, and it is main event time. Let's go to Carolina T.
The following main contest is for the OWA Women's Championship, scheduled for one fall.
What a night it's been, and what a moment it's going to be for this young rising star.
Look, Johnny, I've watched Callie and Tita for a long time. This is her biggest match yet.
By a country mile, this is the biggest opportunity of the spiciest Chica's career. Only 21 years old, a homegrown star right here in San Antonio. She's a hybrid School of Wrestling product, and in only a few years, she's already won multiple titles throughout the state of Texas. And she was given the name Spiciest Chica for a reason. You can't underestimate what she's capable of.
You can never underestimate a Latina, Johnny. I tell you that firsthand in my experience.
Many experiences, I believe.
Many, many experiences.
Callie and Tita is ready for action. The biggest moment of her career. You could hear San Antonio 100% behind her.
Here she comes.
But in just a moment, one of the absolute best in our sports will be making her arrival. The undeniable Diamond walks to the ring tonight with gold. Alongside her Hall of Fame father, Tully Blanchard, Tessa Blanchard won the OWA Women's title at our previous event back in New Orleans, the Bayou Beatdown. It was an electric triple threat match against Danny Moe and Persephone. It wasn't without controversy as her Hall of Fame father did get involved, but nonetheless, she is defending her title for the first time tonight, and you'd be hard-pressed to find any individual who has the in-ring skill and arsenal of Tessa Blanchard. Physically, she has no weakness in her game.
Charismatically either, Johnny. Former TNA champion. She broke barriers. She broke boundaries. And there you see her father, the legendary member of the Four Horsemen, standing by her side.
Founding member, multi-time Hall of Famer, NWA Hall of Famer, WWE Hall of Famer. As she holds that title, let's go to Carolina for the official introductions.
The following main contest is scheduled for one fall. This is for the OWA Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from San Antonio, Texas.
The stage is set in our main event tonight for OWA Legacy and the Lone Star. Thank you so much for joining us live on the Unbeaten Sports Channel, the Title Match Network, or if you're watching on demand. OWA continues to grow every single event. We continue to have more options for people to watch the action.
Tessa telling the dude, I don't know you, scram.
Well, from what I understand, that is very expensive jacket. She would only trust certain individuals to handle
I don't
it.
blame her. It's probably upwards in the
Now,
$2,000 range.
I see. Is Tully and Tessa are playing mind games already before the bell is even rung?
Well, the best way to beat your opponent at chess is to think 2 moves ahead, Johnny.
Well, that's certainly something Tessa's been an expert at throughout her career, and she's learned from the absolute best. Tully Blanchard was a master tactician throughout his career.
Think about how great Tessa has been her career. Now with her father by her side, that mind in her corner, how dangerous is she?
I mean, Tessa Blanchard has an airtight arsenal in the ring, and when she's locked in, there's really nobody that can defeat her. I mean, we're looking at the only woman to ever win the TNA heavyweight title.
I said it before, she broke barriers, she broke the boundaries. Regardless of what the haters may say, Tessa is undeniable.
Well, Danny, you know what they say, the more haters you have, the greater you are.
I always say the more haters you have, the more money you make. But that works too, Johnny.
Case in point. Hold on, Tessa. Yep.
Look at that family photo op. Get a picture of it.
Well, Tully is certainly never short of wisdom for his daughter. You know, you think about throughout Tully's career, all the moments he had in Texas, they are limitless. And now tonight, once again, he's by Tessa's side for her first title defense as OWA Women's Champion. And what a triple threat that was with Danny Moe and Persephone.
Calentita's going to have her handful here. Look at her, trying to get right to it.
So, Danny, you've been the underdog throughout your career. You stand here as the Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Everyone wants that title. If you are Calentita, what is the strategy here? Because we talk about what Tessa can do.
You know, I remember when I became United Wrestling Network World Champion, what it took to beat somebody like Jordan Clearwater. He had the embassy behind him.
I was right there, my friend.
You was. You actually helped me, actually. You stopped him from using the belt. You remember that?
He was trying to use the belt to clock you upside the head, and I had to step in that moment.
You know, when you're the underdog coming into the fight like Calentita, you got to be smart. You got to think a couple moves ahead. You can't let the big bad get in your head. You can't play her game. Definitely want to feed off the crowd.
Well, early on, Calentita certainly looks unfazed by the psychological tactics of Tessa Blanchard.
That's how you got to do it. As soon as you let it phase you, they're already ahead of you.
Quick lockup here, and Tessa going to work on the left shoulder. That'll certainly put stress on the rotator cuff and the labrum. Great counter there by Calentita.
Oh, sweeps the leg. Sweep the leg, Johnny!
You know, and this is textbook Blanchard. She could do this all day. Oh, wow, what a reversal there.
I've never seen that one before. Tessa matching move for move. Calentita showing she can go too. These women are wrestling.
Both of these women competed internationally. Calentita's already been in Japan. And, you know, Tessa, you could argue she's one of the greatest stars in CMLL history. Former AAA Reina de Reyes champion as well. Crash Women's champion. And everything she's done.
She collects championships everywhere she goes, Johnny. She collected a championship here, too, in a short time, didn't she?
Absolutely.
I don't think she has any plans of letting it go. If Calentita wants to win this championship, she didn't have to give it everything she got.
Tessa's been so successful in Oh, quick cover here. Nice crucifix by Blanchard.
With the arm. Wow. Look at this.
And this is going to humiliate and wear down Calentita right to the rib cage, a very sensitive part of the body, the intercostal muscles there. Into a quick cover goes Blanchard, and Calentita able to kick out.
Uh-oh.
You know,
there we go. There's the mind games. Kicking the dirt.
She's trying to say light work.
Oh, Calentita tried.
This is complete disrespect.
The disrespect is real, and she's, is she going to her father?
What's the phrase when you son someone? She's daughtering Calentita right now.
She's
Was that correct? Am I
We're going to have
close?
to put that in the Brooklyn Dictionary.
All right, well,
she's daughtering Calentita.
I'm a Pennsylvanian, so you can borrow that if you want. But nonetheless,
Wonder what kind of word. I want to be a fly on the shoulder of Tessa Blanchard right now to hear what Tully's telling her.
I mean, Tessa Blanchard is really
Oh, look,
Not
Calentita
showing.
holding the ropes, trying to play mind games back with her.
credit to Talentija. I mean, she remains unfazed here. At least she appears to be.
You know, if you are faced, you definitely don't want to show it. So if she is faced, she's doing a great job of hiding it. Tessa in full control, though. There goes back to the arm again.
I mean, as a technician, it's difficult to overcome someone like Tessa Blanchard.
She's a wrestler's wrestler.
Oh, wow.
She's wrestled with the best of them from all over the United States, Mexico, around the world.
Yeah.
She has experience with the best of the best, Johnny. Here's Calentita, young in her career. She's outgunned.
Well, she's such a star in Mexico. She has chosen to live in Mexico.
The tacos are good there, Johnny.
Oh, absolutely. Empanadas as well.
I wonder if Tessa's ever been to Puerto Rico.
I guarantee she has. She's certainly competed all across the globe, including Puerto Rico. Oh, a stomp to the foot. You know, it's a difficult thing to say, but right now, Calentita is essentially being overwhelmed by Tessa Blanchard, but now able to evade a clothesline there. And
Nice work there.
Calentita!
What a head scissors.
A much-needed head scissors. And now Blanchard in the corner. Callie charging in and a clothesline in the corner. This is really the first wave of momentum for the challenger in this fight.
Oh, nice evasion.
Absolutely. Head to the midsection. What's Callie thinking here?
Nice arm drag. Calentita showing off her lucha.
And Tessa Blanchard to the outside. Perhaps her hubris getting the best of her now.
Oh, we might have a flying tita.
Hold on.
Oh, Tessa moves.
That's-
Hey, blew a little kiss.
That was Calentita letting Tessa Blanchard know, I can play your game too.
I like to play games, Johnny.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Monopoly. Uno.
You're certainly a master strategist as well, that's for sure. Nonetheless, Tessa Blanchard, we're seeing a different demeanor now.
She's allowing Calentita to rest up.
Clearly, San Antonio.
I think Chanting, she's too spicy.
Absolutely, yeah, the spiciest chica.
What level on the chicken cutlet curry level do you think she stands at right now?
I mean, she would tell you at least a 9 out of 10, I would imagine.
Can't handle it.
It's very rare when, you know, usually Tessa Blanchard, these psychological tactics, they are so effective. Especially, I know Tessa came into this match thinking, this girl's 21 years old. What can she do? I can completely psych her out, take her out of her element. But Calentita, she's home right now. She's in San Antonio. She's getting behind her. That's Tully Blanchard with the distraction.
Now this is the aggression. This is the aggressive side, the bruiser side.
Yes, it
the
is.
I'll kick your teeth down your throat side of Tessa Blanchard. She's daughtering her, Johnny.
The vindictive side of Tessa Blanchard coming out as she stomps away in the corner.
Can't believe you got me saying daughtering.
That was a legitimate question. I thought maybe that was.
I'm going to steal it for sure. Tessa now in control.
And now the damage is being done as Tessa taunts the crowd here. And San Antonio a kick to the back of the hamstring. And now utilizing the second rope, choking out, using the full 5 count.
Look at Tully. He looks so proud.
Oh, he certainly is. These are all tactics. Tully has used full speed into the back of the thoracic spine of Callie.
That's a free trip to the chiropractors.
Oh my goodness, a missile drop kick to follow. And now Blanchard wasting little time. The game is over. Tessa Blanchard a kick to the side of the face of Calentita, follows up with a headbutt. And you know, Danny, this could be the beginning of the end. Over the top,
splash.
into the splash, and the champion retains no.
Calentita with some fight left in her.
But what we just saw there is a perfect example of what Tessa Blanchard can do. When she piles it on, it's only a matter of seconds and the damage is done.
All it takes is 3 seconds to win a match, Johnny. 3 seconds, your shoulders on the ground. Tessa now playing with her food, getting a little breather. The ref could count to 10. She'll retain her championship. Now look at
Tessa knows that all too well, certainly. If we have a count-out victory, there's no doubt. Tessa retains the title. She walks out with the gold. Callie Antita's already fed up with...
on her hand.
Yeah, she's already fed up with Tully Blanchard, but she took her eyes off her opponent. And now Tessa taking full advantage.
That's an advantage that Tessa has. You got to keep your eyes on somebody like Tully Blanchard. Calentita knows that. Uh-oh, pulling her to the...
Oh, my goodness.
What's that? She's trying to end this little girl's career already, or what?
I mean, if you're Tessa Blanchard... Oh, my God! A suplex on the stage in the VIP section. Are you kidding me?
That's what happens when you pay for VIP tickets. You get VIP treatment.
The damage that was done to the lumbar, to the sacrum of Callie Antita, I can only imagine. And now Tessa Blanchard just toying with the challenger.
Referee being very lenient with this 10 count.
Well, you know, if you are the official, the last thing you want is a double countout in a title match in a main event. So credit to him for using his own discretion here. But Tessa could care less.
She's going to Puerto Rico, Johnny.
They're getting close to it. It's difficult for us to see by this angle. It looks like she's choking out Callie Antita.
She's spicy, Tessa says.
Well, Tessa, now Callie fighting back. They're trading right hands, but Callie is back down on one knee. You know, Callie, certainly a valiant effort here, but Tessa's ring awareness is truly uncanny. No matter where she is in any arena, she can do damage, case in point.
She's very comfortable in that ring, outside that ring, not targeting that leg again. You know, I give credit to Calentita for putting up this fight.
That could put stress on the ACL, the anterior translation of the tibia. A lot of damage done, and once again,
going right back to it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it until it's broken, I guess. Looking to break the leg of Calentita.
That can also sublux the patella. I've seen a lot of athletes in the ring. It's happened to them as well, and Tessa knows that all too well as she goes to choke out Callie, utilizing the full 5 count once again. You know, I have to say, when there's someone like Tessa Blanchard who's so precise, the physical therapist in me, I feel the pain of someone like Callie Antita because you know the damage that's being done.
Look at this, look at this.
Oh, God.
Oh, my. You could rupture your Achilles, tear everything in your knee.
No question. Wrestling
Fans
boots
divided here.
Wrestling boots can only save you so much when Tessa's going to work. And she is taking her sweet time now as Callie Antita writhes in pain. What a main event this has been so far. OWA women's title on the line. The first defense for Tessa Blanchard, and now...
Yep, there we go. Back to the leg.
Just
the technician.
Agonizing pain by Callie Antita, desperately trying to fight her way out. Tessa Blanchard follows up with a vicious right hand. Ooh, and another. Trying to tell the referee, hey, this isn't a closed fist, but it sure looked like it to me.
Calentita staying in there. She hasn't tapped. She hasn't submitted. She's continuing to show she has fight in her. A valiant effort.
And you
this
talk
might
about
be the end of it. Look how she's folding her up.
A ring tactician. Tessa Blanchard is putting on a clinic right now. What does Callie have left is the question. Does she have enough resilience and grit to stay in this match? Oh, she's writhing in pain. The official admonishing Tessa for, you know, she came very close to a 5 count.
Still fighting back. Look at Calentita still fighting back. Hard shot to the face.
But all it takes, you see the precision there, a kick right to the quad.
Puts her down. She knows what she's been doing. There you go, back to the leg. That's right. That's what I would do.
From the moment Tessa Blanchard arrived in OWA, she said she was going to be the inaugural women's champion. She certainly proved her words to be true. And now in her first title defense, she is wearing down the young rising star from San Antonio.
Look at this. Ref distracted.
The official has his back turned, and she's utilizing way more than a 5 count here. As you can see, the internal rotation, the twisting of the left shoulder there on the second rope.
Not only has she destroyed the left leg, she's now targeting the left arm, which she went to earlier in the match.
Completely taking away 2 limbs
and the entire side of the body.
Oh my God!
That's just she's playing with her.
Complete and utter disrespect.
Like a Rottweiler with his troops. Oh!
Blanchard charging in out of desperation. Callie and Tita able to evade, and now, once again, a right forearm. And now Callie and Tita just unloading all the frustration, all the disrespect on the women's champion. This is a moment Callie and Tita desperately needs. Hold on. And Callie and Tita!
Through neck breaker. Here's the cover.
Into the cover. Could we have a new champion? And Tessa Blanchard kicks out. That was close.
Calentita with the closest chance she had to tasting the gold just now. She has to stay on top of Tessa. She can't let Tessa get back to her feet.
I mean, everything hurts for Callie right now. Every single limb Tessa Blanchard has done damage to as she heads up to the second turnbuckle, perhaps taking too long, and Tessa Blanchard launches her own body into the second rope to buy some time.
Calentita fighting out. Hard shot to the face. That one had some oomph in it.
But Callie and Tita's in a rough spot here in the corner, able to evade the clothesline into the second turn.
Unable to get up, unable to climb. The leg is it's exactly what we said. She's unable to climb to the top.
Credit to her for taking the risk, but Danny, physically, she's unable to take the risk. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
She swallowed her teeth, Johnny.
She hits the magnum and retains
out. She kicked out.
Are you kidding?
Tessa has put down champions with that before.
Tessa Blanchard hits the magnum, but wastes no time and goes right back to work.
Tully's jacket came off. He must be frustrated that it didn't work.
Tully's got to be shocked right now that somehow Callie is still in this matchup. And Tessa sending Callie right into the corner.
Might be going for it again. Nope.
At this point, she's looking to make Callie regret ever getting in the ring tonight. Oh, God, just complete disrespect.
Takes a seat in the ring.
I mean, come on. Callie and Tita had a brief window of opportunity, but now Tessa Blanchard is about to slam it shut. And now the buzz.
That's it, the buzzsaw DDT.
That's what it is, the buzzsaw DDT, and the champion retains.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, OWA Women's Champion, Tessa Blanchard.
And still.
Let's give all the credit in the world to a 21-year-old woman who perhaps bit off more than she can chew, but she was willing to take this opportunity. She was willing to take the challenge, and she fought with every ounce of heart she did, and that's Callie and Tita. But what we're looking at is one of the absolute best, man or woman, in professional wrestling, and that is Tessa Blanchard.
I 100% agree with you. Tessa is a superstar, a mega star, and she's still a champion. We talked about it earlier, those types of matches that elevate talent. Calentita may have just elevated herself to that next level.
And you have to wonder, as other women watch her walk out with Tully Blanchard and the gold, who could possibly challenge Tessa Blanchard next? What a main event, and what a night it has been here in San Antonio. And we thank you so much for joining us on the Title Match Network, on the Unbeaten Sports Channel. It has been nonstop from start to finish. Follow OnlyWrestlers Association and Hybrid School of Wrestling everywhere. This has been OWA, Legacy in the Lone Star.
Chicago, get ready! OnlyWrestlers Live is returning to the Windy City for Frozen Fury. Another jam-packed night of in-your-face, smash-mouth pro wrestling. Join us Thursday, December 11th at the Logan Square Auditorium. The meet and greet is open to all ticket holders, with the doors opening at 5:30 p.m. Purchase your reserved seat tickets by November 20th, and you'll receive a free Frozen Fury t-shirt. For more information, visit OnlyWrestlersLive.com. Don't miss out on the action.